Well, it's good to be back right here in this chair. Welcome to On Point, the talk show with me, Deli. Here's hoping that you are having a wonderful day so far, and it only gets better going forward. Well, I'm happy to announce that this weekend I had a chance to look at the stats, and over 24,000 of you have viewed this channel. And many of you viewed several different episodes, and I'm grateful for that. As you know, I'm not here to become a YouTube star or celebrity. I'm here just to express my points of views on certain various topics. And because I always feel that I have something to say, and some things I just need to get out of my system because I'm always thinking about stuff, life as we know it, what is going good in life, what is going wrong in life, especially as it pertains to our young black men, which seems to be lost by many. But I'm here to say that that's just a perceived idea that some of you have about young black men. Also, on a sad note, over the weekend we lost a New York veteran radio personality by the name of Bob Slade. He has succumbed to his long battle, from what I understand was from kidney failure. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, those who know and love him very much. And the New York City airwaves will never be the same without his voice and his opinion on the talk show that is heard every Sunday morning on WBLS 107.5 FM here in the New York City area. I was probably the first person to break that news on Facebook yesterday, having heard it earlier during the day on the air. So I went and I Googled after I announced it and couldn't find any information until later on that day. I saw more information posted on radiofax.com. And, when you lose someone in radio, someone who you have listened to for more than 20 years, you become a part of the family. And I don't know if I will ever listen to that show the same way I used to, knowing that Bob Slade will no longer be a part of the show. And I'm not implying by any way that you shouldn't continue to listen to the show. I will continue to listen, but there will still be a void, if you know what I'm saying. So once again, I'm sending up prayers, thoughts and prayers to his family, those who know him and love him. And just continue to pray, man, because death is inevitable. Each one of us, every one of us must go at some point eventually. So we should celebrate the life that we have here on earth and create a legacy that will be remembered by hopefully generations to come. So with that in mind, I shall proceed. Let me talk about the image of that elderly woman being kicked several times on the New York City subway. That was so disturbing to me personally. I watched the video several times, and in my head trying to imagine what would have caused a person to carry out such a deplorable act on a senior citizen. Nothing that I thought of could have justified the action of that young man. It was disturbing. It was deplorable. I felt ashamed. I felt ashamed knowing that a young black man did that to an elderly black woman. And let me just be clear. This should not be done to anybody, regardless of their race, religion, or whatever. It should not be done to any human being, period. But this is what I can say to that young man. What goes around comes around. You're going to go to jail. And someone in jail probably have seen that video already. And if someone in jail hasn't seen the video, you may be snitched on by a security guard. And you're going to get your butt kicked so hard, you're going to regret even being born. And let me make this clear. Whatever you get in jail, you deserve it. Whatever is coming to you, you would have deserved it. I do not care what initiated your actions. I do not care. You should not have kicked that woman. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. It shouldn't have happened, period. But yours is coming. I am so upset by this. You are one of those people who give black people a bad name. As if we don't have enough to deal with than this. Shameful, disgraceful, and you do not deserve to walk another day on the face of this earth as a free human being. I am angered by it. And those of you who have seen the video should be angry at it as well. But the part that really hit me the hardest was to know that someone took out their cell phone, taped the entire incident, and did not attempt to do anything about it. There were many people on the train who witnessed what that lady was facing, and nobody, absolutely no one, stepped in and tried to help that woman. You all are to be ashamed of yourselves. You are disgraceful human beings. Every last one of you. So many times we've seen situations like this, where people rather take out their cell phones and film someone being abused and do absolutely nothing about it, because all you see in that moment is fame, a price tag, and the video that you're filming. Shameful and disgraceful. You all are equally guilty of allowing that woman to be beaten like that on the subway. Disgraceful. Let me switch that topic. Going forward, I am going to keep each episode no more than 15 minutes in length, because I believe that 15 minutes is enough time to say what I need to say. And if the episode warrants a second episode, then I'll break it up in segments of 15 minutes, but no more. Our attention span is short, and as such, we have to cut down on the length, and because there's a lot on the internet. There's so much on the internet, so much to view. And by stretching out the show doesn't really help us. I think it hurts us. So we're going to be mindful of that and cut down each episode to about 15 minutes. One of the things I want to talk about is investing more time and effort into our young people. Young people are acting up a lot, in part because they're wearing their emotions on their sleeves. They have nobody who really is interested in them to talk to and to help to steer them in a right direction. are in the right direction. So as such, a lot of them are acting up what they're feeling inside. And we have to be aware of that and take play a stronger role in guiding or steering the young people in your community down the right path. How do you feel about the way young black men and boys are portrayed in the media? Do you believe the media influences the way black males are behaving? Yes, we believe that. And by that incident with that man kicking that old woman, we knew why he did it. Because he made the comment about World Star. He knew that the video was going to show up on World Star or some other media. He knew that it was going to go viral. And that's the kind of attention that he wanted. So in that moment, he allowed his emotions to take a hold of him, which now he's going to serve jail time for it. So the point I'm trying to drive home is that we have to play a stronger role into the lives of young black men to ensure that they do not do stuff like what we saw over the weekend in this video. You do not have to be related to a young black man in order to sow into the life of him or a young black girl in order to sow into her life. But I also realize that we're living in a society which makes that difficult to do, because if you as an adult talk to someone who is younger, then that can be twisted and seen as something other than what it really is. So what I would suggest, and I'm hoping this can work, is find out who the parents are. It may be someone in your community, so you already know who their parents is. Talk to that parent. Find out from that parent what are some of the struggles he or she is facing in rearing their child, and how you can become a positive influence into that child's life. So there are ways around not being accused of stuff that you may be accused of when dealing with someone who is much younger than yourself. I'm just saying, because we know today's society is twisted and people will accuse you of every single thing, even if it's honest and without malice.
I just want you to know there's some very curious things happening right now, and it's very, very exciting, and I'm very, very excited that you guys can be a part of it.
Half the population
As always, God is good.
it's of hip-hop mental side of a record, and he said
I can't call it magic because it's not magic. I can't call it happenstance because it's not happenstance.
this is a place where over
Man, I don't know what to call it, but I'm telling you, I feel like it's alignment, and this is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting.
With this fire truck.
Welcome back. Before I go, I need to remind you guys, take a moment and subscribe to the channel, please. I would certainly appreciate you subscribing to On Point, the talk show. The link is right there. Please subscribe and like the videos. Whichever video you like, just like the video. If you dislike it, that's also fine, because I do not expect that everyone is going to agree or disagree with what I have to say, as we all are entitled to our points, our opinions, and I respect that. The only thing I ask is that you respect the conversation, respect me as a person, and I'll do the same. I'll always respect you, no matter what. All right? Have yourself a safe, blessed, and wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you back here next time. Be safe, take care of each other. This has been another episode of On Point. We're staying on purpose for our communities. In all that you do, remember to keep it on point.